Hi everyone. So first things first, I'll show you the results from the weed spraying that we did. So this is where I sprayed the KL, and there's not really any evidence of it being sprayed, so that's good. But it did yellow off for a few days. It started to go a bit yellow and then it just started coming back again, back to normal, so that's good. Over here where I sprayed, where there was a lot of weeds, it's looking pretty good now. A few stragglers left over, but we can spray them again another day. But overall it's cleaned up pretty well on the kikuyu, so that Turf Clean Ultra seems to be fine to use on the kikuyu. So I'll show you the other spot that I sprayed on the cooch. So this is where I sprayed the circle, and you can see that that hasn't gone quite as well, and we've got a nice brown donut there. So maybe don't spray the Turf Clean Ultra on the cooch unless you're trying to kill it. But in being cooch, maybe it will come back through eventually. So that's the results of the weed spray. So I'm just going to cut the lawn and then I'll be back. So that's the lawn all cut now. You can see it's still a bit brown in some patches from where I scalped it in the last mowing video, but overall it looks pretty good. So the first job I want to get done is just to fill in some of these big gaps around the power pole. So I'll have a look around the garden and see what I can find to fill these in with. So I've got this little pile of dirt and grass clippings and stones and whatever else just here, so I figure I'll just mix up some of this and we can use that out on the front. So we'll get this mixed up and in the wheelbarrow. Tried to get out any lumps and stuff like that, and then just filling in the gaps and then tamping it in with my foot and just going over it a few times, trying to push it in. And then I haven't seeded it or anything. I'm just going to try and let the kikuyu come and grow into it. And I had a bit left over at the end there, so just top dressed a few of the holes and bumps and then just leveled it off a bit with the rake. Next job on the list is to get some fertilizer out on the front. So I've got some starter fertilizer from the NZ Lawn Addict shop here, which I used when I reseeded the ryegrass lawn. So I'm just going to put some of that out on the front here on the kikuyu, just to try and keep that pushing. So we'll get that spread out and then we'll just give it a quick blow on the footpath and then we'll be finished out the front here. And now that the front's all done, I thought I'd show you guys how the cooch lawn is looking. So it's quite long at the moment, so I'm going to give it a cut. So I actually gave this a top dress a while ago, so that's why it looks like it's got a bit of soil on it. But I've got some leftover pieces of turf there, so I'm going to just use those to patch a few of these bigger bare spots. But first I'll just give the lawn a cut. Okay, there we go. That's all tidied up now. So scalped it a bit in some spots, but that's all good. So next thing we want to do is just use a bit of these leftovers to patch some of the bigger spots. So let's crack on with that now. So that's about it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and you're interested in lawn content. So thanks very much for watching. See you later.